Welcome back to the channel, everybody. What you're looking at here are two ground wires. We're getting ready to take both off and clean the frame and the wire connections themselves and put them back on. What this is a 2005 Silverado with the service four-wheel drive light on. This is really the first step into trying to fix this problem. It's the easiest step you can take. So we're going to take these two ground wires, clean them, put them back together, and see if that fixes our four-wheel drive problem. So it's, I believe, a 3/8 or 10 millimeter socket. We'll take those off. So I don't have a tripod with me. We're going to do that right now, though. Get these off and clean them. Okay, so what I did was I took my Porter cable. Took my Porter cable grinder. Sorry about the shaky camera work. And ground down the frame. Then I took a piece of fine grit sandpaper and cleaned off the connections. There's 3 total, 2 at the top, 1 here at the bottom. So I went ahead and did that. We're going to put this back on and see if that fixes our problem. Alright, quickly here, one thing I forgot to mention. As you can see right here, there's a tab and there's a hole in this frame part, both top and bottom. That tab sticks down inside this framing part, so when you're tightening these bolts, you don't twist the wire around. Just so you know when you're doing this. Go a little bit more in depth with you. But we got this put back on. I'm going to hop up here in the truck and see if this fixed our problem. Actually, don't forget to hook your battery back up, and before you start doing this, unhook the either negative or positive cable from your battery. So let's do that now. Alright, we got the negative hooked back up. Let's go try this. Alright, the battery's hooked back up. Check engine light on. I'll have to check that later. So far, the light hasn't come back on. Start it up, see what it says. So far, just change engine oil light. Let's go down here to info, the info button on the steering wheel. Over here, push the odometer reading. So far, so good. The red light that sometimes comes on right here is not on. Well, let's go ahead and put it neutral. Changed right into 4-wheel high. Let's try 4 low. Okay. Back to 4 high. Yikes. 2 high. I didn't like the way that went from 4 low back to 4 high, or vice versa either. That didn't sound good, but so far so good. If this acts up again, when I'm taking it down the road here, I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. So, but for right now, it seems to be fixed. I hope that was the problem. If not, we'll have to dig into these buttons, take that out and replace it maybe. And if that doesn't work, then we'll go from there. But also notice when I was driving this, it sounded like it had maybe a wheel bearing going bad. That could explain maybe the reason why it sounded real loud going into 4 low and high. Maybe. I don't know. A hub or whatever going bad. But I'll dig into that here later. Like I said, this is my wife's truck, so I gotta make sure I keep it going. So, alright guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Like I said, I'll check into that wheel bearing noise. I think in a later video we'll show that and get it up in the air. Basically, how you check for that is just you get up in the air, you grab the tire, move it back and forth. If it moves back and forth, then you probably got a bad wheel bearing. Your wheel bearing's going bad. So we'll do that at a later date. So.